just need to make sure that you are trusting people who are really trustworthy. See, uh, uh, I guess 2, 3 years back, I trusted some of my friends and some of my relatives, and I guess I'll in a couple of months I lost everything. I guess yes, I had to start afresh. Everything. Uh, why am I saying that I lost everything? Because all of them were in my team, in my core team, and I was discussing everything with them: my plans, my investments, fund incomes, and revenue streams, everything. And due to some reasons, I was not able to manage the startup for a few days, and in those few days, I lost everything. I lost my company, I lost my customers, I lost my customer base, and the reason was my friends and family, sorry, my friends and relatives, they copied everything and changed everything to their name and everything. So let's just not talk about that. But this is my point of advice here: you need to surround yourself with right people. You need to have good people and good company around you. Okay. And now comes the interesting part, and this is of course the technical part. I guess we all are here from computer science. I saw the participation list and I see majority of us are from computer science. So this is the technical and interesting part. First is you need to find a location. See, when you are starting a new business and you are starting a new startup, you are starting an idea, or you are transforming your idea into a practical service or a practical product that you want to ship or you want to deliver, you need to target an audience. You need to find a location. So what do I mean? So how can we have, how many of students are there, how many of us are students here? Can we have in the chat box? If you are a student, type Y. If you are if you are not a student, type N. Okay, majority of us are students. So if I am manufacturing this pen, and there are already a lot of other pen manufacturers in the locality or in the nation or in the surroundings. So how do I make sure that my pen reaches to majority of the students? Can we have some answers or just guesses in the chat box? Come on, guys, I'm waiting. Find the need. Bandhan Singh says, find the need. Exactly. Everyone needs a pen. So, Bandhan, let me ask you one thing. Uh, Better quality, appearance, price. Paramjeet Kaur says, yes, exactly. This is the basic thing that we need to target: better quality, appearance, and price. This is the basic thing, of course. Then, how do we make sure that my pen reaches to all of you students? Vishal Kumar says a fault while writing exam can change your future. That's why we are here. See, this is one marketing tip that I like to give you in the next point. Yes. So what if I say, if you write with this pen, you will never fail your exams? What will you do? You will definitely buy this pen because somehow no one wants to fail an exam, right? So there are things that you need to target. You need, if you are targeting a wrong person for a right product, they might not buy it or they might not like it. But you always may need to make sure that you are targeting the right person and the right targeted audience to for your selling your services or selling your products. Okay, and now after that we are coming to the technical part. You need to have a website. You need a website anyhow because n- due to coronavirus, COVID-19, most of us are staying at home, and not many of us are going out. So everything, literally everything, is going online right now. And for the new normal, as Dr. Vivek Bindra says, the new normal is online. It's everything is online. So you need to have a website. It's not necessary you will build the best website at the start, or you will have the best online presence at the start. It's not necessary. But what you need to have is, at least you need to have a website and you need to have some social media accounts. because social media is very popular. It has been popular since 2004, and people are using it like anything. So you need to have social media active, and you need to have your website. So there are a lot of ways to develop a website. Since we all of us are majority of us are here from computer science, so what assume is that majority of us will be knowing how to create a website. And if you don't know how to create a website, I told you I'll give you some links at the end where I'll help you to grow your business and give you more points. Or Google is your answer. Just need to type in how to make a website, and you will get flooded with options that will help you to make a website even without knowing your coding or everything. Okay, so, speaking of social media, my seventh point is that you need to be active on social media, and you need to have a social presence. See, how many of you, before buying a product or before buying a service, you check its online rating? If you do, type Y. Yes, exactly. I have a lot of whys. Yes, of course. Whenever you buy anything, or you want to buy a service, or you want to buy a product, from a small item to a car, anything, you check its online ratings. You see how people rate it online, or how people are liking it, or does it has any flaws or anything. Yeah. So that's why. Why will people buy your product? This is simple. If you are manufacturing this pen, and you don't have any social presence, or you don't have any online presence, no website, nothing, and some people who you just have a have some communications with some people, and you tell them that I manufactured this product, this pen, and you must check it out. So how will they check this out in this new normal situation? Can I have some answers? I'm still waiting, guys. How will some people know of your product in this new normal situation where everything is online? Advertising, Shivanshu, great. Should have a advertising platform, says Tahir. Yes, yes. Any more answers? Okay, I'll make it simple for you. Suppose you want to buy a new phone. This is a phone, you want to buy a new phone. What do you do before when you buy it? Some answers in the chat box, please. Consult people who already have it. Very good. Kashif says check its specifications, says Shivanshu. Yes, of course you check the brand and specification, of course. So imagine we will check it out on internet and price everything, providing qualities, facilities, not quantity. Vivek, Bikesh, sorry, I pronounced your name wrong. Bikesh says that, yes. Shivanshu, and most importantly, rate. So, what if the brand, suppose the most trending brand is Samsung right now, I guess, Samsung. What if Samsung has no online presence? They don't have a single video on their mobile phones. They don't have any social media. They don't have any social media creators to speak for their phones and anything. What will you do? Will you buy Samsung phone, or will you buy some other phones? And some answers, please. If you want to buy Samsung phone, if they don't have anything online, and they don't have any specifications online, they don't have any facility, they don't, I mean, they are not mentioning any facilities that they are providing in their phones online. So what will you do? You will definitely not, as Raman says, it will Shivanshu says it will degrade their sale. Just a second. It will degrade the sale, and we will not be able to know about their products. So we will go for others. Yes, exactly. That's my point here. You need to have an online presence. You need to have an online presence for your growing your sales, growing your customer base, and growing with the current market strategies. Okay. My seventh point was to have a social media. Of course, you need to promote your social media. Then point number 8 is you need to become a marketing expert. No matter what, if you are from technical background, no matter what, if you are with some other backgrounds, you need to have and have you need to have a become a marketing expert. You need to know how to market your product or how to market your service. I will give you an example. Uh, you know, how many of you are able of how many of you are aware of the great manure problem in 1894? It was it happened in United Kingdoms. If you are aware, just type yes. If you are not, type in. I'll tell you a story. Okay, we have one in. Is anyone else aware of it? Is called the Great Manure Problem. It happened in 1894, I guess. I'm not quite sure of the year. 1894, and happened in United Kingdom. So what was happening there? Let me tell you a story. I have a lot of ends here. What happened there? It was the time of industrialization, and people were shifting from higher areas to towns to grow their businesses or sell their products. It was an exchange period that day. Those days, people used to exchange stuff for stuff. So what happened with the industrialization coming up? uh, also had to acquire a lot of horses. Of course, they need to travel from one place to another, and a lot of horses were brought into the town. And it was predicted in the next 2 years, the streets of United Kingdom main towns, they will be covered with manure, horse manure, up to 9 feet, 9 feet of horse manure. So this was predicted. But what no one saw coming is the great change of the car, invention of the car. In the next year, the invention of the car was done, and they had cars running all over the streets and in the towns. And somehow the problem of great manure, which was predicted that 9 feet of horse manure will be in the next 2 years, vanished overnight. See, what my point here is, no one knows of the next coming big thing. No one knows that. But what we can do is, what we can assure is, we always need to target right person, right audience, and for that you always need to be a great marketing person. You need to interact with people. You need to understand their needs. You need to see what they actually want. Sometimes, like what I did, sometimes people don't feel that they have a need of something until you show them the product. This also happens. See, what I did, when I started Koshu Store, when I started this e-commerce app, all of the people in Kashmir, in the Jammu and Kashmir Valley, they were okay with not selling online, selling offline, and having no problem in generation of leads and sales or offline. So, but when they saw this opportunity to sell online, to just not sell in their localities, sell in other districts, other towns, other states, other countries as well, of course they grabbed the opportunity. So that is why you need to become a marketing expert. Even if there is no demand of your product, you need to become an expert, and you need to show people that you need this product in order to succeed in their businesses or in their services. Okay, so point number 9, we are approaching the end. Point number 9 is you need to build a customer base. See, I'll mark it simple for you. How do you make a customer base? So all of us surf internet. We go to websites and websites, different websites every day. And how many of you have encountered, whenever you started visiting a website, a pop-up comes and it asks for your name, it asks for your mobile number, and it asks for your email address. If you have gone through that, just type Y. Sorry, just type Y. Yes. See, we all do. Yes, of course. This is one way of building your customer base. You gather data of your customers. This is a very simple example of gathering customer data. What, for example, Facebook. How many of you have heard? we have heard this many times, that Facebook is acquired, or Facebook is held accused for manipulating user data and selling it to other companies. Yes or no? If you want, I can repeat the question. Just tell me if you want to repeat, or let me just repeat it. How many have you ever heard that Facebook is being accused for selling user data to other companies? No. Yes, there are. Of course, there are some. Yes, yes. It's been. Actually a common thing. Facebook has been accused many times for being for selling user data to other companies. For why do why will those companies buy user data? Like, why will they ask for your mobile number or email or name? It's a simple question. It's a simple question, and the answer is also simple. They want to market you, and it's just not your name, email, or number with Facebook. They know everything about you. They know what do you like. See, when you click like on a photograph, or you like a service, or you like a product, or you like some pages, there are some algorithms that help. It's specifically machine learning. We'll just not go to the technical part today. uh, these machines, they understand your behavior. They make up some files that define you, that define the user account. Suppose I have a Facebook account, and the file that it's a graph file that is allocated to my account has everything of me. Morris Adam is of age 22. He lives in Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir, and he likes Tom and Jerry. He likes cartoons. Some just giving random examples. He likes science. He likes computer science. Everything. So that's why when we see the ads, my ads will be totally different from your ads. My ads will be from technical side. Even I always get the technical side ads. And maybe if you like some serials, or you like some cartoons, or you like some movies, you will always get those ads. And suppose while you are searching for a product, suppose you are searching for a hair trimmer or a nose trimmer, you will get ads consistently for 1 to 3 days of hair trimmers only. So how is this being done? This is being done like when you are using some free services, they are building a customer base. When they are build a customer base, they use it, and this is and it is completely written in the terms of use that we agree at the starting sign up of the account, that they can use this data. They use this data to analyze you, and then to market you accordingly. Suppose, let me just point out Ehsan Alam, can you hear me? Just type in yes or no if you are there. Okay, Parampreet Kaur, can you hear me? Okay, yes, Parampreet is there. Ehsan is also there. Let's suppose Ehsan and Parampreet have exams tomorrow. Okay, and I know this, as I am a company, I manufacture pens, and I know this, that they have exams tomorrow, and they are in this college, and they are in this course and this semester. So what can I do with this data? I can send them a marketing message or a customized message like, "Hi Parampreet, wish you best of the luck for your exams. We wish you the bright future and everything. And if you wish to score more marks, our pens are the best. They will help you to reach your goals. So, what are the chances of Parampreet buying this pen? Parampreet, will you buy this pen or not? You have exams tomorrow, and somehow you got a customized message saying that if you buy this pen, you will definitely pass your exams. What will you do, Parampreet? I guess she is not with us. Yes, of course I will, because it will attract me. Of course, exactly. That's what marketers do. You need to be in good in marketing. That was my point number 8. Yes. And you need to have a customer base so that you can market them. And there's one important point. See, if you want to build your customer base, just just you just don't need to have the data of your customers. There's a lot of other facts. But the important point here is that you definitely want to build your customer base, because the more customer base you have, the more net worth your company will be worth of. It will be the more will be the net worth of your company. Okay. So the last point is here, point number 10, you need to prepare for anything. So because since you are a startup, you cannot actually predict the problems that you are going to encounter. See, from my experience, as Mohit said, a lot of names of my companies, and I told you I am into education, food, e-commerce, for finance, and real estate. So I have faced, I cannot tell you how many problems I have faced in this. Even some of my close friends that I have been living with or that I have in my life, they are very well aware of my problems, that I get problems every day. Even before I started this webinar, I was in a conference and I had to solve some problems among my two employees. So it was a small issue, but I had to solve that. So you just basically need to prepare for anything that comes into your way. At the beginning, you might feel a bit stressed. You might feel a little, you don't want to continue. You might want to quit. But he is not an entrepreneur, or she is not an entrepreneur who has this feeling to quit or to leave or just to end the entrepreneurship life. So with these words, I think we have gone over an hour now. We had the session was scheduled for 40 minutes only, and yes, and I promised you that I will surprise you with some gifts or something. What you can do is, if you have some ideas, or if you want to pursue your ideas, or if you want to be an entrepreneur in your life, what you can do is you can go to my website, morisadam.com. Morris, Moris. I'll write it in the chat box. You can go to my website. It's morisadam.com, simple. And are some buttons that will allow you to contact me over my email. What you can do is you can contact me if you have some ideas. I will totally help you, all of you, to provide you services and resources and everything. If it is a technical startup, of course I will be of more help, because since I am from a technical background. And if it's not a technical startup, I will definitely be of your help, because I got contacts and I have some networks that will help you to grow. So you can contact me from my website, and anything, if you and yes, after you fill up the form that is being circulated with Arcane-Innovation, we'll have your emails and mobile numbers, I guess. We will send you the links for the whole tips and tricks for how building a startup from scratch. Okay, just for a quick feedback, did you like the webinar or not? Yes or no? Just Y or N? Just in the chat box, please. Yes, Neelam says yes. Thank you, Neelam. Thank you, Anisa. Thank you, Rajendra. Thank you, Vandan. Thank you. Oh, yes, obviously, yes. Okay, Jashandeep Kaur, thank you. Chetan, thank you. It was really interesting. Thank you, Pooja. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Of course, I will be in touch with you all. It's very fruitful, says Jashandeep Kaur. Abdul Kashif says definitely yes. Yeah. Yes, Bandhan Singh, you are free to ask. You can unmute yourself. And yes, if any of you have any questions, I'll definitely try to solve your queries. Yes, Bandhan, you can go ahead.
भैया मुझे पूछना था कि जैसे कोई इन्वेस्टर आपके बिजनेस में इन्वेस्ट करता है, ठीक है, तो वो आप उस पैसे का क्या करते हो और आप उस बंदे को वापस कैसे लौटाते हो? मतलब क्या परसेंट लौटाने होता है, क्या होता है?
See, देखो, I'll answer you in Hindi. I guess all of us are comfortable in Hindi.
Yes.
ओके, तो बंधन, देखो मैं बताता हूँ कैसे होता है. जब आप अपनी कंपनी रजिस्टर करते हो, यू हैव 100% ऑफ शेयर्स. सी, इफ यू आर 2 ओनर्स और अगर आप 2 फाउंडर्स हो, तो आपके पास 50-50, या आपने जो म्यूचुअली डिसाइड किया होगा वैसे होगा, ठीक. फिर आपका बिजनेस है, या अगर आप सोल फाउंडर हो, आपके पास 100% है आपकी कंपनी का. मैं एज ए इन्वेस्टर आता हूँ आपके पास, मैं आपको बोलता हूँ मैं आपकी कंपनी से 10% लूंगा और 5% लूंगा एट द कॉस्ट ऑफ 10 lakhs. मैं आपको 10 लाख रुपए दे रहा हूँ, आप मुझे अपनी कंपनी के 10% शेयर्स दे दो और 10% अरे प्रॉफिट में से दे दो, ठीक? अगर आप इस पे एग्री करते हो, तो ये 10 लाख आपकी कंपनी को मिलते हैं, ठीक? इस पैसे से आप कुछ भी कर सकते हो। ऐसा नहीं है कि ये पैसे आप लेके अपने स्पेंडर्स पे यूज़ नहीं कर सकते। ऑफ कोर्स आपकी सैलरी इसमें से निकल सकती है। लेकिन ये पैसे आपको आपकी कंपनी पे यूज़ करने हैं। लाइक आप अपने स्टाफ को बढ़ा सकते हो, आप अपने ऑफ़िस को अच्छा कर सकते हो। अगर आपको टेक्नोलॉजी बिल्ड करनी है तो आप वो कर सकते हो इससे। आप एज़ अ सीईओ, एज़ अ फाउंडर आपको जो मन में आता है अपनी कंपनी के साथ आप वो कर सकते हो इसके साथ। ये पैसे आपको लौटाने नहीं पड़ते इन्वेस्टर को। बस इस पैसे के बदले वो आपकी जो 10% शेयर्स आपने डाइल्यूट किए, इसके बाद आप सिर्फ़ 90% ओनर रहोगे अपनी कंपनी के और उसमें 10% ओनर मैं भी हूँ, ठीक? तो जब आप ये क्या कि जब आपका फिर प्रॉफिट आएगा, तो उस प्रॉफिट में से 10% हिस्सा मेरा भी होगा और 90% हिस्सा आपका भी होगा। ये होती है सिंपल एलएलपी, लिमिटेड लायबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप बिटवीन 2 इन्वेस्टर और फाउंडर और बिटवीन 2 पर्सन्स, ठीक? दूसरा होता है हमने आमतौर पे देखा होगा प्राइवेट लिमिटेड। प्राइवेट लिमिटेड में ऐसा नहीं होता। प्राइवेट लिमिटेड में जब आप कंपनी रजिस्टर करते हो तो आपके पास 1 लाख शेयर्स आते हैं एट द बिगिनिंग, मिनिमम कह रहा हूँ मैं। 1 लाख शेयर्स आते हैं, वो भी 100% ही मान लो। तो उसमें से जब आप शेयर सेल करते हो, तो उसमें बोर्ड ऑफ मेंबर्स भी होते हैं, डायरेक्टर्स होते हैं उसमें एंड बोर्ड ऑफ मेंबर्स। तो जब आपके पास एक इन्वेस्टर आता है, तो आपको उसको एक बोर्ड की सीट भी देनी पड़ती है। सपोज़ अब आपका कोई क्रिटिकल डिसीजन है, आप अपनी कंपनी में सीईओ हो, मैं आपका एक बोर्ड मेंबर और इन्वेस्टर हूँ और आप अपनी कंपनी में एक सीटीओ को लेना चाहते हो, ठीक? या आप कोई दूसरी कंपनी खरीदना चाहते हो। तो विदाउट मेरे कंसेंट जब तक मैं आपको परमिशन परमिशन नहीं, जब तक हम दोनों आपस में म्यूचुअली वो डिसाइड ना करें, तब तक आप वो नहीं कर सकते। बोर्ड मेंबर के पास ये अथॉरिटी होती है कि वो आपको अगर फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल अगर आपने कंपनी में 4 या 5 बोर्ड मेंबर्स ले लिए और इन्वेस्टर्स ले लिए और आपके पास 5 बोर्ड मेंबर हैं और यहाँ से आप अकेले हो और समहाउ अगर आप वो पाँचों के 5 बोर्ड मेंबर्स आपके खिलाफ हो गए, तो ये भी पॉसिबिलिटी हो सकती है कि वो आपको आप ही की कंपनी से निकाल सकते हैं। ठीक? बंधन में आपका कोई और सवाल?
यस सर। भैया ये बताइए कि आप प्रॉफिट कैसे कमाते हैं? जैसे डिलीवरी वाले वो पैसे कैसे देते हैं, या आप प्रॉफिट दुकानदार से लेते हैं, या क्या करते हैं आप, मतलब
देखो,
या ऑडियंस ही बना रहे हैं अभी आप?
मैं बताता हूँ। ई-कॉमर्स में ऐसा नहीं होता। ई-कॉमर्स में अगर आपको रहना है, तो ई-कॉमर्स में आपको दुकानदार से भी प्रॉफिट नहीं लेना है और कस्टमर से प्रॉफिट भी नहीं लेना है। क्योंकि अगर आप प्रॉफिट दोनों से लोगे या एक से भी लोगे तो आपका जो फाइनल प्रोडक्ट है जो आपकी वेबसाइट पे जाएगा तो वो महँगा हो जाएगा, है ना? आप महँगा लोगे कि आप सस्ता लोगे? आपको सेम प्रोडक्ट अमेज़न पे मिल रहा है ₹500 का और दूसरी वेबसाइट पे मिल रहा है ₹1000 का। आप क्या क प्रेफ़र करोगे?
सस्ते वाला।
सस्ते वाला, एग्ज़ैक्टली। तो दैट्स व्हाई माय पॉइंट नंबर आई गेस 4 पॉइंट नंबर 4 ये मैं आपको पीडीएफ मिल जाएगा इसका। पॉइंट नंबर 4 इज़ यू नीड टू हैव अ बिज़नेस प्लान। आपको आपका बिज़नेस इस तरह प्लान करना है ताकि आपका प्रॉफिट भी ना जाए, आपका कमीशन भी ना जाए और आपके कस्टमर्स भी ना भाग जाएँ।
तो सर पैसा कहाँ से आता है फिर?
वही तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ, यू नीड टू हैव योर बिज़नेस प्लान। आपको बिज़नेस प्लान ऐसे ही बनाना है। लाइक कंसिडरिंग जेफ बेज़ोस, उनको 20 साल लग गए अपना अमेज़न प्रॉफिटेबल करने का।
तो अभी मतलब प्रॉफिट नहीं आ रहा है अभी आपको?
किसको?
आपको?
अब फिर वैल्यूएशन कैसी हुई अगर प्रॉफिट नहीं आता?
नहीं, फिर पैसा कहाँ से आ रहा है, ये तो पूछा मैं।
वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, यू नीड टू हैव अ बिज़नेस प्लान। आई कैन नॉट डिक्लेयर माय बिज़नेस प्लान। मैं आपके साथ अपना बिज़नेस प्लान शेयर नहीं कर सकता। दैट्स अ इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी। बट वो मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ, यू नीड टू हैव योर बिज़नेस प्लान। आपको आपका बिज़नेस प्लान ऐसा बनाना है, जिससे आपके कस्टमर्स भी ना भागे, जिससे आपकी सेल्स भी सही रहे और आपका प्रॉफिट भी आता रहे। अगर आपको मेरा एक सेगमेंट है ग्रो विद मोरिस, यू कैन गो टू माय वेबसाइट, आपको वहाँ पे ग्रो विद मोरिस का एक बटन मिलेगा, आप वहाँ पे साइन अप कर सकते हो एंड देन आई एम प्लानिंग टू गिव यू मंथली और वीकली प्रोग्राम्स जहाँ पे मैं आपको ये टिडबिट्स सिखाऊंगा, जैसे आप अपना प्रॉफिट भी बचा सको, आप अपना कमीशन भी बचा सको और आपके कस्टमर्स को भी बचा सको।
ओके, थैंक यू भैया, थैंक यू।
No problem, no problem. Any more questions we have? We have only 7 minutes left. Aditya Kashyap says top secret. It's not a top secret. It's just an intellectual property. Not a top secret. E-commerce में सबको पता है खरीदना है बेचना है. Any more questions? How to find and grow customer base as we just started. See, there are two types of marketings in the marketing value in the marketing world. Let me just finish Vishal Kumar's answer first, and then we'll see. ठीक. So Vishal Kumar, yes. How do you grow your customer base as we just started? So two types of marketing are there. First is inbound marketing, then is outbound marketing. So outbound marketing is what when you go out of your office premises and you force your products to people. Force से यहाँ ये मतलब नहीं कि जबरदस्ती नहीं ये भैया ये ले लो ऐसा नहीं. What you do is you make posters, you advertise on TV, advertise on radio. See, आपने देखा होगा फेसबुक ने रिसेंटली बहुत सारे एड्स लॉन्च किए हैं. आप टीवी अगर आप टीवी देखते होंगे तो टीवी पे आपके बहुत सारे एड्स मिलते होंगे फेसबुक के आने लग गए हैं. तो ऐसा क्यों है? फेसबुक के पास ऑलरेडी अपनी कम्युनिटी बहुत बड़ी है बट दे स्टिल आर एडवर्टाइजिंग. ऐसा रीजन ये है कि वो अपनी कम्युनिटी को बढ़ाना चाहते हैं और वो अपनी कम्युनिटी को क्वालिटी कम्युनिटी बनाना चाहते हैं. क्योंकि आपको भी पता होगी फेसबुक पे बहुत सारे फेक यूजर्स हैं और फेक अकाउंट्स हैं और फेसबुक उनको खत्म कर रहा है और उनके बदले वो एक्चुअल पर्सन के यूजर्स वो प्रमोट करता है, मतलब वो रखता है फेसबुक कम्युनिटी पे. सी, तो अब आप अपनी कस्टमर बेस कैसे बढ़ाओगे? जैसे ही आपने एडवर्टाइज किया तो सपोज 10,000 लोगों ने आपका एड देखा, ठीक. 10,000 में से 1,000 लोग आपके पास आ जाएंगे, ठीक. बन गई आपकी एक छोटी सी कम्युनिटी. उन 1,000 लोगों को आप ऐसे ऑफर्स, ऐसे रेफरल्स दे सकते हो जिससे आपकी कस्टमर बेस और बढ़े. आप उन 1,000 लोगों को ये बोल सकते हो कि अगर आप अपने फैमिली को, रिलेटिव्स को ये शेयर करते हो तो हम आपको और डिस्काउंट दे सकते हैं. ऐसे क्या होता है कि आपकी कस्टमर बेस इनबाउंड, आपको बाहर जाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती, आपको पैसे खर्चने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. इस फॉर्मूला को हम $0 मार्केटिंग भी कहते हैं कि इसमें आपका खर्चा कुछ नहीं होता. आप बस अब एडवर्टाइजिंग पे खर्चा कुछ नहीं होता आपका. आप बस अपनी कस्टमर बेस को और बड़ा कर सकते हो. सो एट द स्टार्ट आपका आउटबाउंड मार्केटिंग जरूरी है. नॉट एट अ बिगर स्केल, जरूरी नहीं है, छोटी स्केल पे भी कर सकते हैं. अब मेरे कहने का मतलब ये है, जब जियो आया था नया, उन्होंने अपनी आउटबाउंड मार्केटिंग पे बहुत पैसा खर्च किया. ये अचानक से पूरे देश में जियो 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 का नाम बन गया. हर जगह पोस्टर्स, हर जगह बैनर्स, टीवी पे एड, हर जगह ऐसे, ठीक. तो वैसे भी वो भी एक आउटबाउंड का तरीका है और छोटा-छोटा करके एडवर्टाइज़मेंट छोटे फेसबुक पे, इंस्टाग्राम पे, और आजकल एडवर्टाइज़मेंट बहुत सस्ता हो गया है. आप ₹70 पर डे या ₹40 पर डे पे रख सकते हो इंस्टाग्राम एंड फेसबुक पे और आपकी एडवर्टाइज़मेंट चलती रहेगी जिससे आपकी कस्टमर बेस बन सकती है. एंड देन ऋतिक Mohit, can you see this? Yeah. Then Ritik Mishra says प्राइवेट लिमिटेड का रूल बताया आपने, रिपीट कर सकते हैं? मैं प्राइवेट लिमिटेड का कौन सा रूल मैं समझा नहीं, मैंने कौन सा रूल बताया आपको? आप जल्दी से कमेंट कर दीजिए बिकॉज वी हैव जस्ट 3 minutes लेफ्ट ऑफ दिस मीटिंग. ऋतिक, स्टार्टअप कैसे करें अगर हमें कोई कंपनी स्टार्ट करना है तो? स्टार्टअप, ऋतिक, मैंने पहले ही कहा था कि स्टार्टअप और कंपनी में ये फर्क होता है कि एक स्टार्टअप जिसकी एज 5 साल से कम हो और जिसका टर्नओवर 25 करोड़ इंडियन रुपीस, इंडियन करेंसी से कम हो. जब आप इस बैरियर को आगे चले जाते हो तो आपका जो स्टार्टअप है वो स्टार्टअप नहीं रहता, वो कंपनी बन जाती है और उस पे इनकम टैक्स लायबल हो जाता है, ठीक. स्टार्टअप जब आप बेसिकली स्टार्ट कर रहे हो, जब आप स्टार्टिंग से स्टार्ट कर रहे हो तभी हम उसको स्टार्टअप कहते हैं, ठीक. आपको आपको स्टार्टअप से कंपनी के सफर तक अगर जाना है तो आपको इस बात का ख्याल रखना है कि आप कभी हार ना मानो, आप कभी छोड़ो ना. मैं मैंने एक किताब पढ़ रहा था, उसमें लिखा था, इफ यू आर अवेयर, नौकरी.com के फाउंडर डॉक्टर संजीव आई गेस, उन्होंने कहा है कि एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप लाइफ में एक चीज कॉमन है कि आपको सक्सेस मिलेगी ही मिलेगी। अगर आप लकी हो तो शायद 5 साल में मिल जाए, अगर आप थोड़े से अनलकी हो तो शायद 10 साल में मिल जाए, अगर आप बहुत ज्यादा अनलकी हो तो 15 साल में तो हद है, मिल ही जाएगी। सक्सेस आपको मिल ही जाएगा। अगर आपको आपकी स्टार्टअप को कंपनी में लेके जाना है, आपको बस जस्ट डोंट नीड टू गिव अप। आपको हार नहीं माननी कभी। आपको ये नहीं कहना कि नहीं भाई मैं थक गया, अब मैं और आगे नहीं कर सकता। Yes, Arcane is sharing the link again. Yes, I request every one of you to just fill in the forms. You will receive your certificates and you will receive links from me for your PDFs and everything. So, do we have any more questions? We have less than a minute. If you have any more questions, we can join in again. If you, I'm willing to answer all of your questions. Yes or no? Just type in Y or N. Bandhan Singh says no. Okay, okay, that's great. All right, guys, then have a great day, and I wish you all the best for your future. And at any point of time you see you need anything, you need support, you need funds, you need technical support, you have my website, morusadam.com. You can reach me anytime. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. It was a great day. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'll request all of you to leave now. All right. Yes. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Raman. Thank you, Arkin. Thank you, Arunpreet. Thank you so much. I had a great time. Thank you, Kashif. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ritik. Thank you so much. Thank you, Priyanka Sharma. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rohan. Rohit, I guess. Yes. Thank you. Sorry, Rohit.